Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Don't face that court alone. Let the Wise Man team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wise Man team at Wise Man Lawyers.
Alright, today I'm at Beenleigh Magistrates Court. I had two clients today, both drink driving mid-range. One client was with a reading of .114, the other was with a reading of .109, but they had a previous high range .249, but it was a dated previous. So given that previous was outside of the last 5 years, it didn't prevent them from applying for a work licence, and in fact both clients hadn't lost their licence for any reason in the last 5 years. Both were self-employed, so with a work licence, if you're employed, we need to get your employer involved to basically sign an affidavit stating that if you lose your licence, you'll lose your job. But if you're self-employed, obviously there's no employer, but in lieu of an employer affidavit, we need to incorporate a pretty detailed breakdown of your business's profit and loss into the affidavit materials, and that's what I've done. So basically I drafted about a 8 to 10 page affidavit for each client, setting out a number of things: what their business does, why their role within the business is heavily driver's license dependent, the turnover which will no longer be brought in by the client if they can't drive, the expenses both within the business and personally which won't be met if the income ceases, and a number of other things. I deal with what happened on the day in question in the affidavit materials, along with any underlying issues which may be present. And I got both clients to attend the reformatory course that we get all of our clients to go to, and I spoke in the affidavits about what each client learnt. I met each client in court today. Basically had a last interview with them to basically explain the procedure in the courtroom. We went in, and on both occasions I obviously referred heavily on the affidavit materials. About 70% of the work is in getting the affidavits right. And if the affidavits are properly drafted, they should leave little to say verbally, and the law basically expects that anything that's going to be relied upon to be in the affidavits, and you're not allowed to introduce any new information that isn't already in the affidavit. So when I make verbal submissions, it's sort of fleshing out or just reinforcing what's already in the affidavit materials. But anyway, the short version is I was successful with both applicants in obtaining work licences, so they were disqualified for a period each from today's date. The work licence application, as I said, was granted in each instance, allowing each client to drive for work purposes, and basically their hours were slightly different, but they were both given Monday to Saturday, quite broad hours given that they're self-employed, and a lot of the driving that they need to do is of an evening, and as I said, on Saturdays. They both got modest fines each, so both clients retained their licence for work purposes. Both clients are happy. I'm Andrew Wiseman, thanks for watching.
Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wise Man team at Wise Man Lawyers.